Hi, Happy New Year and welcome to the very first vocal workout of 2024. Okay, so we're going to start by just doing... Okay, so just get used to that. Start off with, see if you can do it with just a sniff breath. So through your nose, and release your stomach muscles, but see if you can feel that the breath goes up to here. Okay? Now, you're going to run to the end of your breath. That's okay. Keep your posture really, really good. Keep your head up. Keep your jaw relaxed. And let the only thing that happens be that your stomach muscles start to contract, but they do it of their own accord. Don't make them do it. Just try and keep your posture. And even if you don't manage to keep singing, let it be in that position so that you're trying to get the sound out. Okay? And you will find that you do it more and more easily. So just try and take that breath and then keep in one position. Very good. And here. And one more. Very good. So you're keeping that breath moving all the time. So let's get your stomach muscles going a little bit more with a... Okay, and now the key to this, as always, is release your stomach muscles when you don't sing rather than pulling them in when you do sing. So my stomach muscles are releasing out and expanding between each note. You can see that happen, and that's what should happen with yours. Okay, and now in point of fact, I'm not breathing in between the notes, but I am releasing the stomach muscles. So that pressure releases and my stomach muscles then become more flexible. Good. Now we're going to make that a little more difficult for you. We're going to start lower, and then we're going to add a bit more onto the top. So we have... Okay? Excuse me, keep putting my finger over the screen. Someone keeps trying to call me. Okay, and what we're doing with this exercise is we've got your stomach muscles really active with those releases, and then as you go up to the top note, you should find they start to draw in as long as you keep your throat nice and relaxed. and last one. Good. Now, as you go up to the top there, you may well find that you crack at the top. Doesn't matter. You may well find that the sound's a bit more open than you would like. You can round it more, or you may find that it's too high for you. But the act of going easily up there whilst allowing your vocal cords to remain the same is really, really important. Okay. So we'll just do that last one again. And good, well done. Okay, excuse the disturbance there. Okay, now let's have try and keep it the same all the way through. And here. As you go up to the top there, you will feel the sound start to feel sort of duller or more what we call covered. That's okay. Now, if you can get to the stage where you're breathing through your nose, but you're breathing through your nose with your mouth open, that sort of is the best position we can get to, because we've got your mouth all ready to resonate in the shape that you want it, but you're taking a breath through your nose. Okay, let's try that. These things are quite hard to coordinate some of the time, but if you can just try and concentrate on each one of those, you can pause the recording so that you get time to put everything in place. For those of you who are new to this, tip of your tongue down in the fleshy bit behind your front teeth, so about a centimetre back from your front teeth and directly in front of the string. Just put the tip of your tongue gently down there so that your tongue arches into what is in fact its most relaxed position. Now the ideal that we're looking for is that as you go to the top, you're going to rather than an ah, okay? Just nice and round. See if you can keep the shape the same in your mouth, in your throat, and allow it to do what you want it to do. And as you come off the top note, try not to let it drop into your throat at all. The difficulty comes with the fact that we get onto the top note and we come down, and then we've got to go back up and down and back up and down and back up. And the idea is that if you stay as if you're on the top note, even when you come down, it will make your life easier. Very good. Okay, so we've done a little bit of stuff at the bottom, but not very much as yet. So we're going to do this. And I want you to lean into each of those bottom notes and feel that you really mentally push the sound into your head. Just try that for me. And now what's really important here is that you don't find yourself going, and gripping here. It's got to be a sensation of pushing the air up here, not from anywhere. It's just a mental thing, okay? Try here. And that is how we make the bottom of your voice stronger, because what we're doing is allowing your vocal cords to resonate or vibrate freely, and that allows your chest to start to resonate, okay? And it's all about the resonance rather than the force of making it happen. Now, if you breathe through your nose, then you'll get the feeling that the sound is up here, and that's what we want to try and maintain, okay? This is particularly important for women in the lower part of the voice, to keep this pressure up here. And here. And one more. Good. Now we're going to do, just to finish off, a little bit of arpeggio work. So we're going to have... Keep that space in your mouth so that your tongue can be arched, and that you never close that down. And when you go to the O for the high note, you just round your lips around that space. You don't close the shape, okay? Good. Okay, now we're going to do full arpeggios. So on the third one, you keep to the R. Most of you have done this before. The first two, you go to O on the high note. The last one, you go to R. And you will need a little bit more breath to sustain that. And it's where you're beginning to run out of breath, so you sort of feel like you're giving twice as much. And what we're trying to achieve is that you sing the R on the third one, fooling your larynx into staying in the same place that it was for the O, sorry. If you're breathing through your nose, you might find, as I just did then, it's not something that I've practiced for long, so I start to run out of breath a little bit, and that's fine. Okay, excuse me, sneeze. I got in the way. Let's try here. Nice idea to come and do it in a church, but it's obviously a bit dusty. And the last one. So play around with those. If you want to go, higher, then do. Have a great week, and I will see you next week. Take care.